Hello, and thank you for stopping by. We're going to take a quick look at radon gas. We're just now waiting on the fabulous Radons back from their global tour. Would you believe they actually went 15 whole miles on this last tour? As soon as they are done setting up, we'll begin to it. We'll end up with actually doing a test for radon, checking and seeing what has to be done or should be done to mediate it, or if it even has to be done. So just sit back and enjoy. The Radons are here to entertain us.
Down in the basement below, all full of radon, it's all aglow. It's all aglow, dear, it's all aglow. All full of radon, it's all aglow. Radon's a gas, dear, a gas that can kill. All full of radon, it's not a thrill. It's not a thrill, dear, it's not a thrill. All full of radon, it's not a thrill. Radon can kill you, we know. We're full of radon, see how we glow. See how we glow now, see how we glow. We're full of radon, see how we glow. But there's a test now, a test that will tell if you have radon, a test that will tell. A test that will tell, dear, a test that will tell. If you have radon, a test that will tell.
Hello, my name is Dan Norby, educator of construction science, general contractor, inspector, and certified home maintainer. I'm here to talk to you about radon. There seems to be some confusion about radon. Well, radon is a radioactive noble gas, and it is the heaviest gas. It comes from the breaking down of uranium. Now, there are two opposing views as to how much radon can be harmful to us. The first one believes that all radioactive particles can be damaging to our health and should be avoided. This is the linear, no threshold concept. Whereas the second view, the hormesis concept, says that radon in small quantities can actually be beneficial. Radon in our homes became an issue in 1984 when Stanley Watrous, an engineer at a nuclear power plant in Pennsylvania, walked into the plant and set off the radiation alarms. Since the plant wasn't even operational yet, the question was, where did the radioactivity come from? Testing was done in his home and found that the levels of radon were 16 times higher than what was allowed in the uranium mines. The EPA claims that radon is the second largest cause of lung cancer, with cigarettes being the first. The EPA also says that 21,000 people die each year from lung cancer caused by radon. Now, the proof that the EPA uses to produce these statistics is a mathematical assumption based on modeling of potential risks with radon, and according to Dr. Samat of the University of New Mexico School of Medicine, he states that the methods of studying the effects of radon in humans is not without its uncertainties. The hormesis concepts bring studies such as Dr. Sakamoto's research at St. Mary's Hospital in Grand Junction, Colorado, that in over 40 years there has not been one non-smoking miner that has died of lung cancer. There has also been a study by Professor Bernard Cohen done that shows in areas of moderately high levels of radon, it actually lowers the population statistics of lung cancer deaths. The bottom line is radon is in every house. If radon is a concern to you, there are many ways to mitigate the radon from your house. Testing for radon does not always produce accurate results because it depends on when the test is done. That's why the EPA always recommends a 12-month test. For example, in the summer, if you test during a time of drought, the radon levels in the house will always be fairly low. But in the spring or fall, where there's a lot of rain moving to the soils, radon levels will be much higher. So if you are concerned about radon in your home, it's actually a very simple process to remediate. And the remediation system does a wonderful job of helping control the humidity in your house as well.
My name is Richard Olson with Dan Rich Inspection Services. I'm a certified home inspector and past president of Minnesota Association of Home Inspectors. In addition to full home inspections, I can also test for radon as the owner of this house has requested. Effective January 1st, 2014, the Minnesota Radon Awareness Act requires specific disclosures and education be provided to all home buyers during residential real estate transactions. I would not be surprised to see the law expanded in time to include renters due to the health hazards radons possess. The reason for Minnesota Radon Awareness Act is that both the Minnesota Department of Health and EPA have found radon to be a leading cause of lung cancer, second only to smoking. Radon is invisible, tasteless, and odorless radioactive gas. It results from the decomposition of Earth's uranium working its way through the Earth, taking paths of least resistance, finding its way through cracks in the basement floor, walls, and drain tile system. It enters the home, then picked up by our forced air heating and air conditioning systems. It is transmitted throughout the home. The same holds true for multiple family homes and homes on slabs, that is, homes without a basement. The continuous method uses a highly sensitive, calibrated radon monitor equipped with a battery backup to monitor a period for 48 hours. It is the fastest and most accurate way to test for radon. The downloaded results on the inspector's computer give immediate and accurate test result. Per Minnesota Department of Health recommendations, you should mitigate radon if the reading is of 4.0 and above and is reported with a report showing 2 to 4. Mitigation should be considered. There are several ways to lower radon levels. The most common and reliable is the active system, which removes the gas below the basement floor or slab, discharging it outside the home. The sub-slab depressurization system, as it's called, uses a PVC pipe placed from the sump pump pit and through a hole in the concrete floor, going up through the attic with an inline fan, sucking radon gas up and out, forcing it out. Another method is the same without the fan, relying on radon to find its way out.
Now we have the test results.
All right, once again, my name is Richard Olson with Dan Rich Inspection Services. I'm a certified home inspector and past president of Minnesota's Association of Home Inspectors. It has been 48 hours since we placed the radon test equipment. We are back to pick up the test equipment and found the level of radon in this home at 3.6. As mentioned before, if the level is between 2 and 3.9, mitigation should be considered. If it is over 4.0, mitigation should be done. This testing was done to determine if radon presents a health and safety hazard for this homeowner and pets, not in preparation to sell this home.
Okay, here we are with a radon mediation system in place. It's sitting on top of the old sump pump. You can just barely see the circle underneath there. And pipe going up. And there's a little flow tube there that tells us that this is working. If they're equal to both sides, then it's not working. And if the right hand side is straight up and the other one is down, then it's backflow coming back in. So this is what your basement would look like wherever your sump pump would be. And here we are back with the fabulous radons, all the way from their global tour. I understand the one in the flower jacket there is the one that had to drive the furthest. How far was it?
5 miles.
My goodness. 5 whole miles. Did you have to gas up again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Bino. Okay. Let's go, folks.
Down in the basement below, there's no more radon. We do not glow. We do not glow now. We do not glow. There's no more radon. We do not glow. Down in the basement below, there's no more radon. We do not glow. We do not glow now. We do not glow. There's no more radon. We do not glow.
Well, thank you very much, Radons. It's been a pleasure and an honor having you here. Thank you very much for stopping by with this video. We really appreciate it. Please pass it on to everyone you know. If you have any questions, any concerns, please give us a call. Thank you again, and have a great and wonderful day.